Welcome to the Stoic Tide. Have you ever noticed? No matter how intelligent your words are, some people still dismiss you. Most believe respect comes from shouting the loudest. But here's the truth. Power doesn't live in volume. It lives in silence, sharpened into precision. Picture it. A meeting turns tense. A friend argues. A stranger mocks. You say one calm sentence, and the whole room falls quiet. Today, you'll learn 5 phrases that do exactly that, each one a blade, small, sharp, and impossible to ignore. And phrase number 3 is so disarming it can flip an entire power dynamic in seconds. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Respect isn't demanded, it's commanded. Through clarity, calm, and unshakable self-control. Phrase 1. I understand your point, but I disagree. At first, it sounds ordinary, but behind it hides extraordinary strength. Arguments rarely collapse because of logic. They collapse because of ego. The moment you say, "You're wrong," defenses rise like walls. But begin with, "I understand your point." You've just opened a door. You're saying, "I heard you, I respect you," and only then you draw your line. "But I disagree." No shouting. No anger, just presence. You lean forward. Calm eyes. The air stills. And everyone realizes, well, you're not a rebel. You're unshakable. This is Stoicism alive, the art of separating emotion from judgment. The calmer your disagreement, the stronger it lands. Anyone can blurt out, "You're wrong." Few can hold their ground in stillness, because the one who controls his voice controls the room, and the one who controls his mind commands respect without ever asking for it. Praise 2. I don't find that appropriate. 5 words that end. Storms, picture a dinner table, laughter, chatter. Then someone crosses the line. Everyone laughs nervously. Everyone except you. You pause, you breathe, you say, "I don't find that appropriate." The air changes. The laughter dies. Seneca said, "He who respects himself will be respected by others." That phrase is self-respect made visible. You're not angry. You're anchored. And here's the magic. When you draw that boundary, you give everyone else permission to draw theirs. Dignity is contagious. It radiates, and it needs no explanation. Phrase 3. Let's talk when we can do so respectfully. This one is a game changer. Every heated argument eventually reaches the point where logic dies. Voices rise, words cut. Most people fight back or fall silent. A Stoic does neither. He pauses, breathes, and says, "Let's talk when we can do so respectfully." You've just flipped the dynamic. You're not running away. You're redefining the battlefield. Epictetus taught, you cannot control the actions of others, but you can control your response. This phrase embodies that. You protect your peace, guard your dignity, and force others to meet you on higher ground. The moment you speak it, the chaos slows, because composure confuses the aggressive. You've taken control without raising a hand or a voice. Phrase 4. I'd prefer not to continue this conversation. Not every battle deserves your energy. Some people don't seek truth. They seek dominance. The trap is subtle. They provoke, you argue. They win your peace. But you, the Stoic, smile faintly and say, I'd prefer not to continue this conversation. No apology. No anger, just finality, Marcus Aurelius said. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy, walking away is not weakness, it's mastery, because strength isn't how long you fight, it's how quickly you protect your calm. The one who leaves the battlefield with peace intact wins. Phrase 5. That's your opinion, and I respect it, but I don't share it. In an age where everyone has an opinion, few have composure. Some fight to prove others wrong. Others surrender to keep the peace. A Stoic listens, and then simply says, "That's your opinion, and I respect it, but I don't share it." Polite, untouchable, it ends manipulation before it begins. Seneca warned, being a slave to the opinions of others is the worst of prisons. And this phrase is your key. You can honor someone's voice without surrendering your own. That is freedom. Calm, confident, silent freedom. Why these phrases work all. 5 share a single spine. 1, they separate emotion from reaction. 2, they draw invisible lines of respect. 3, they reflect inner strength, not noise. Every time you use them, you are not just speaking, you are practicing philosophy. You are training the mind to master itself. And the paradox? The less you try to prove your strength, the more people feel it. Use them everywhere. In meetings, they turn hesitation into authority. Love, they protect affection from disrespect. On social media, they end arguments before they devour your peace. With strangers, they remind the world, you don't control me, I control me. Respect is never forced. It's earned through presence. 5 phrases, 5 blades of calm. Use them, and you'll see the world quiet itself before you. Not because you shouted, but because you didn't need to. So here's your challenge. Pick 1 phrase. Use it this week. Then comment 3 words. I choose respect. If this message spoke to you, breathe, share it. And remember, the quietest voice in the room often carries the most power. This is the Stoic Tide, where silence becomes strength.